Hi guys. So, favorite book of the week or month or how long have I been? I don't know. Okay, so favorite book of the whatever. Four by Veronica Roth. It is such a great. I'm gonna scooch my camera a little closer. There we go. It is such a great book. Oh my god! It's the perspective of Tobias Eaton, otherwise known as Four, and he is the main character just told from his perspective of when he was a child and when he was abused by his father, when his mother died, when he first joined Dauntless. I'm spoiling. Spoiler! I'm gonna tell you anyway. Oh, everyone says I have a really cute sneeze. I think it's ugly. Alright. How can a sneeze be ugly? Shut up, phone. Shut up. Alright. This might be an important text. People trying to talk to me. I'm so special. Not really. Alright, so yeah, Four told from the perspective of Tobias Eaton. I already told you that. When he first entered Dauntless, when he met Triss Pryor for the first time, otherwise known as Beatrice Pryor from Abnegation, and Four from Abnegation. I really suggest that you read this book. It's really amazing, and I'm gonna aim that camera down a little. Done. It's I'm messing up. It's a really amazing book. I absolutely love it. I love the series by Veronica Roth, the Divergent series collection. My God, guys, if you haven't read this, you haven't lived. Veronica Roth is this amazing writer. Anything by her is an award-winning book. I think. I don't know, but I think everything should be awarded to Veronica Roth. No offense to any other author. I'm sure you're really amazing. I have read a lot of authors' books, but I'm obsessed with Veronica Roth. I could not tell you how many times I have been so obsessed with reading. I was on April vacation. I was in Florida, and I barely went in the water. Like, as if any of you have know me, like if you go to my school and you're watching this video, most people, or like if you're on my swim team, most people know I'm like practically a fish. I love swimming. It takes someone forever to get me out of a pool once I'm in. Just like, no, you're taking me away from my home. I'm a fish. I have gills. No, I don't. But I sat on the shore of the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. I was on the shore in the sand reading my book, reading all the books. Oh, my computer's acting weird. All right. And I sat on the shores. I did not go in a lot, mostly because I was burnt. But I did swim for a little bit. But I was mostly shut up. I was mostly on the shores reading. It was so amazing. I had been reading Divergent. I got it for my birthday, and I had been reading that for my birthday, and I finished it before we went on vacation. We were at the airport, and I finished it, and I was like, oh, dang it, now I have to bring it with me, and I finished. And it turns out my aunt read it. I gave it to her, and she read it while we were on vacation, and she was still reading it once we left, and she lived somewhere else. And then she sent it back to me when she was done. But and then I started Insurgent, and she's on it. Well, I started Insurgent while I was in Florida, and I finished it before, like 2 days before we left Florida. And she started it a little while ago, like probably a week ago. And I finished it in like 4 days. And if anyone knows me, I'm a really slow reader. I cannot read much. I'm really bad. I can read a page in like 10 minutes. But I read it so quickly, like 4 days, and I was done, and I was like, yes. And then I was also on the plane ride to Florida. I was reading this, so that kind of gave me an advantage. It was like a 3-hour plane ride. And then I did bring Four with me, but I didn't bring Allegent because I predicted that I was a very slow reader. I'm like, I wouldn't finish Insurgent. I wouldn't even finish Divergent. And I finished it at the airport, finished Insurgent before vacation ended, and I had left Allegent at my house, which was 3 hours of a plane ride away. So I was like, dang it. And I read most of it. I read like half of it on my sister's iPad within a day. I had been reading, and I had finished half of it, And it's a really big book. I actually have it with me. This is how thick the book is. It's very thick. A very thick book. And I finished, shut up! I finished half of it in a day. I was so obsessed. Insurgent is pretty big too. I do not know where I put Insurgent. I'm not going to get it for you. But it is such an amazing book. So is Allegent and Divergent. And then I had brought 4 along with me, but my sister said don't read it until after Allegent, which didn't make sense to me. I'm like, this only goes up to Divergent. This doesn't go into Insurgent. So I'm like, wouldn't it just make sense for me to read Divergent, then 4, then Insurgent, then Allegent? And she's like, no, it won't make sense. It did make sense. But she's like, there's characters in there in 4 that aren't in Divergent. And you're so confused. I'm like, all right. But like reading all 3 books and then reading 4, I was like, oh, I have to try to remember Divergent now to try to figure out what's happening in 4. But addicting, super addicting. I finished it this morning. I'm actually sick, so I was laying in bed all day reading, and I had my mom read it to me last night because I was very weak last night and I couldn't really move and I was sick and I was like, I don't want to move, but I'm not tired because I took like 4 naps, but I couldn't move. So my mom read this to me because I was weak. I have to admit it. I felt really weak. But yeah, it was really amazing. And Allegent, the movie is coming out soon. Watch it. I dare you. I dare. So it is an amazing book. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing movie. I'm sorry for all the movie lovers out there. I do prefer the book to the movie. It's just more descriptive, I guess. I can never find the right words for these. It was so like you could hear inside Tobias and Triss's minds, like through their minds, because this is Allegent is separated between the chapters are between Triss and Tobias. So some chapters at the beginning, let me try to find a chapter. Where are you, chapter? Yeah, chapter 17, Triss. And then it skips back and forth, so chapter 18 would be Tobias. If I can find chapter 18. These are really long chapters, I have to say. Yeah. So Allegent is a little bit bigger than Divergent and Insurgent. I'd say Insurgent and Divergent are just about the same size. I think they're just about the same size. Allegent is slightly bigger. There is how many chapters? Hold on. I gotta tell you the chapters now. Hold on. Take me a minute. It'll just take me a minute. Hold on. Come on, bear with me. It doesn't say. Set it on my sister's iPad. Anyway, oh, and what I discovered when I took off the sleeve of the book, because those bother me, is that they each have a little symbol, like the cover, and then it's like in a metallic symbol. It's like you can feel it. It feels so cool. For 4, since it's a Ferris wheel that's on fire. If any of you have read Divergent, you will know about the Ferris wheel and its importance to Divergent. And 4, this one is a Ferris wheel, and it's actually really cool. I actually really like it. And the back of Allegent says, one choice can transform you, one choice can destroy you, one choice will define you. And then on the back of 4 says, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I should be talking about something else, but I'm not. Whoops. Alright, this is a singing video that I was supposed to do for Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics. Well, actually, the original is by someone else. I don't know. But I got too caught up in my books. I saw it on my nightstand. I'm like, I gotta talk about this. So this will be a 2-part video. Stay tuned. Alright, so back of 4 it says, one choice breaks free of his past. One choice embraces his future. One choice exposes the dangers. One choice changes him forever. One choice will free him. Bam. Really great books. I seriously suggest you read them. So amazing. I do actually not know. I cannot show you the metallic imprints of Divergent and Allegent because I have the paperback books of those two, but 4 and Allegent are hardcovers. But yeah, Divergent and Insurgent are paperbacks, so they don't have sleeves, so they don't have the little metallic imprint. I'm sorry. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Alright, now I will be singing Mary Did You Know by Pentatonics. Wait, let me look up who it's actually by. Oh, Clay Aiken. Alright. Clay Aiken. Here we go. No, wait, no. Now it says originally by Mark Lowry lyrics and Buddy Green melody. Alright, they wrote it together. Alright. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you know? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to the blind man? Wait, that didn't make... I don't know what that... This is wrong. The lyrics are wrong. Oh my goodness. Yeah, camera's a little lacking. Alright. I'm sorry. The thingy is... The lyrics are wrong. And I went on a stupid website. Alright, well, this will just be a book talk. I seriously suggest you go and read all the books. So amazing. And if you're really into them, it won't take you any time at all. I swear to God, you'll get lost up in time. I had, when I was reading Allegent, I had laid down on my bed to read, and when I had looked at the time last, before I started reading, it was like 2:30 in the afternoon. It was a Saturday. I'm like, 2:30. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll read till like 5. I don't know. My dad came in and checked on me, and he's like, Mackenzie, what are you doing up? I'm like, it's only 2:30. And he's like, it's 11:30. And I'm like, oh, it's 2:30 p.m. 2:30 in the afternoon, and suddenly it's 11:30 at night. That's what the book does to you. You lose track of time. I honestly was like, I missed dinner, and I was just like not even hungry. I was only hungry for the beautiful relationship of Tristan and Tobias. So, and if you don't know who Tobias is, his nickname is 4, and you'll find out why in the book. That's right. I dare you to read it, and you to read it, and you to read it, and you. Oh yeah, and you far at the back. Yeah, you read it too. I dare you. Follow me on Instagram. It's soccerball2005. Snapchat. Follow me on not follow me on Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat. It's also soccerball2005. I wanted them to be the same. My Facebook is the same here as on YouTube. Mackenzie Huff. Huff is spelled Huff, for those who don't know. Pretty simple. A lot of people get it wrong, though. I do have Twitter. I don't use it, though. In case you want to check it out, I have like 4 posts, and there's nothing, basically. But it's... I don't even remember. Oh, I can't remember. I think it's, MH2001. I don't really know. I haven't been on Twitter in forever, since like last year when I was 13 and got Twitter. So, it's been like a year since I've been on Twitter, so don't judge me. If you got that wrong, you end up following some weirdo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm gonna go answer this text that someone texted me. Apparently it's important. I love you guys. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button below. If it's still red, you have not subscribed, I dare you to do it. And if you love the Divergent series collection, I want I'd like you to take a picture of your book, or if you have it on Nook or something, take a picture of it and send it to me. And I love you guys. Stay smooth. That was so cheesy. Forget I ever said that.